I wonder why they've crawled out the woodwork. Nick, good morning. You are a Spurs fan. What would you like to say, my friend?
Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Darren. How are you both?
We've been better, Nick.
What a question that is to start with.
It's been a wonderful few days, I have to say. Darren, just a quick question. This is just an honest question. You play for Spurs and you support Arsenal. Is it any feeling that if it's not Arsenal, it should be Tottenham? I'm just curious.
Yeah, listen, I've got no ill feelings towards Spurs whatsoever. Yeah, of course, I played for Spurs, some great people at the football club. If Spurs get it, I'm not going to be devastated. Do you know what I mean? They deserve it. If they get fourth, it's because they deserve it.
No, I was just curious more than anything. But yeah, last night, you two are so biased. It's unbelievable. If this was Tottenham, honestly, how Tottenham have bottled it, how we choked, all these stories are coming out. The fact that you guys didn't have any European football this season, the fact that you spent a lot of money in the summer, the fact that you were actually fourth only a few weeks ago. You know, in the middle of March, you had a goal difference of probably plus 10 on Tottenham and about 6 points. This has got to be the biggest collapse of all time. It has to be.
It's not the biggest collapse of all time, Nick. And I don't mind you calling me biased because I am an Arsenal fan. And I will say as well, at one point in the season, which was months ago, we were saying if Arsenal get top four, it's an overachievement. I stand by exactly what I said then, 100%. Yeah, he spent money, probably spent it in the wrong areas. Aubameyang didn't work. I don't think anyone could have foreseen the collapse that happened there, the fact that he didn't score many goals. I think there'd been a lot of injuries. And the fact that they do have a young squad is exactly that. It is a fact. They do have a young squad. They do have a thin squad. You went out and got a world-class manager. You got Harry Kane. You got Heung-min Son. Your signings have absolutely worked. You've been in Europe for the last, 4 seasons while we've been out of it. So, no, it's no surprise to me, Nick.
That sounds really, really like a small club mentality, Laura. I have to say.
I think, Nick, coming from a Spurs fan, you'd know exactly what a small club mentality is all about. Arsenal are trying to get back somewhere, and I think finishing fifth, even if that happens, again, you're not going to get me to say that we've collapsed. Yeah, totally. I don't even mind saying it, actually, Nick. Totally bottled last night. Totally bottled those 3 games in a row to the likes of Brighton, Crystal Palace, Southampton. Absolutely bottled it. You can't get away from that at all. But you're not going to get me to say that they are completely collapsing this season and this has been a terrible season, because I don't think it has.
See, I think this is spreading to the fan base now as well, because you are a small club. Because you say that Tottenham are a small club, but Tottenham's last 3 managers have been Pochettino, and then we went out and got Mourinho.
Yeah, what did you do to Pochettino?
What do you mean? What did we do to Pochettino?
You sacked him.
Managers get sacked, Laura. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, I understand. I watch football, but why are you using him as an example?
What I'm saying is the managers we've had Pochettino, we've had Mourinho, now we've got Conte. How is that small club mentality? You've got a manager who has really no experience, and you're probably the 3rd biggest club in the country.
You've just done me a favour there, Nick, because you've just highlighted that you had Mourinho, that you've got Conte now, and you're still only just going to pip Arsenal, who are a so-called small club mentality. You're only just going to pip us to 4th.
But you've had a stadium that you built 10 years ago. You've had 10 years on us.
Yeah, but you've got to think, Nick, as well, that Arsenal have been filling that with, I know it's been FA Cups, but they have been successful by winning trophies. But I guess it's how do you define success? Because a lot of people talk about Pochettino, and rightly so, he got them to a Champions League final. But ultimately, when you look back at the Mourinho era, the Pochettino time, Conte at the minute, if they've got no trophies at the end of all of that, is that still success? Is that still a club moving in the right direction?
A club moving in the right direction? No, we haven't got any trophies, and that is always going to get thrown at us, and there is no argument for that. There's nothing we can say until we do that. And even if when we do that, it's only going to be said you've only won 1 trophy.
But I don't think it will. I think you have to get the first one in before people start. Because I think, listen, if you guys had won the conference this season, I would have been the first to say, listen, congratulations, because once you're in any tournament, I think you've got to go out and win it. Like, you've got to go out and win it. But the fact that you haven't up to this point, it's quite hard to point the finger at Arsenal, say small club mentality, because more so than not, they are picking up trophies. Albeit FA Cups, that's still a sign of success.
Also, talking about a manager like Mikel Arteta with no experience, still managed to come in and win the FA Cup before you guys did. So let's come back and talk about small club mentalities when you manage to win something, Nick. Lovely to have you call, though. 03717 223344. The phones are open for more Spurs fans this morning if you want to come on and have a fight with us. It's 9:15.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.